So, without further ado, welcome to the new stage and production. This new studio, actually, the studio that's here for rent here, and for rent, yeah, so to speak. Anyway, so welcome to the new stage. That's got a green screen, all this. So, just to show you, and I'll flip her back around. It's not for rent. It's this is brought to you by your local beautiful library, by the way, and the kitty cats. Kitty cat army. Yeah. Yeah. Funny thing is, I don't even know how to turn an Apple on, but once they're on, I do know how to use it. Funny thing is, so let me give you here's the lowdown. So I've got, let's see if this can zoom in proper. I've got this all choreographed at this point, where you're gonna get the green screen, and then you got the two chairs. If you can't see what I'm seeing like that, you know the symbology I'm a stickler for. So, see. So anyway, they're actually silk screens. I just found today, literally. And I don't know if I want to do anything with my trench, but here's a scenes reveal, at least half-wise, what I'm looking like with this in here. There's another thing I got to work on, because if I did, hold on, let me set the camera down here like that. So see, that's still a horrible arrangement at that point. What I'm saying, I just need to adjust the camera. I've got the other phone ready, but I gotta have the Google system with the text messaging and all that going. So I'm probably gonna have to go play guitar in front of Metro just to get text messaging back online. But without further ado, if you can't tell. So once I get all the lighting done, and that those light beams in the camera is because of the fracture in front of the thing. So that's hitting it. You can almost see my glasses. That I'm not wearing at that point. Get it? So that's the basic. Let me see if I can't fix it and just give you the real, demo run. In other words, I would be sitting approximately, I can either come in like this. I'm already working. Of course, I got this set up as well, but I don't know how to turn on an app. We'll go figure. I'm a technician and electronics engineer. I can't find the on button for the life of me. So, anyway, I can bring in my own laptop and then port over anything. But the thing is, I've actually been here when these are on in the first place, and I already understand how to use all the software. I've done production with Dope Ass Productions when I was just a freaking teenager and all that shit back with my kids, Tunk and Diddy. And they were calling for me to come back at that point, back when I was using Fruity Loop Studio. So they got an equivalent on these apples that are just as well. So anyway, now check out there's not gonna be no further spoilers, but there's a lot to be shown yet. So anyway, I just ran into another musician buddy of mine. Pardon me if I talk backwards for a second there, because I'm almost excited and nervous at the same time, and I can't just smoke a cigarette in here. I have to go outside and across the street. So give me a second. Anyway, so yeah, I just ran into a drummer buddy of mine, not a musician, and even he's on board for all this. So it's like I gotta run into the violin guy. He wanted to do Christmas carols, but he also likes to take the whole center, and I'm like, well, I'm not even taking the center stage. Let the stage be the center stage. So voila. So if I bring in camera work, I see, this is what happens when I used to work with the media center back in high school too. TV 25, go Vikings, and Mavericks, Moo Cow with a purple cow, which is half the reason here. So if I came in like that, which is a symbol of protection, house and home, if you're not familiar with the double squares, and much more. So if I came in like with this kind of camera angle, or started in here like this, with even the green screen in the back, first part on half of it, get it? Now look, see, this is what I'm looking at. So if I line these up, I'm a stickler for symbology. Now, and then I bring the angle up, out, and welcome to our guest today. And they won't even see who's coming in from behind, And then I can be just sitting right here, boom, and they've got a system here, but I don't know if I don't got a proper camera swivel, so it's a pain in my ass. But I'm pretty good at doing it manually anyway. So, I mean, that's about it. So then we'll be just sitting here like, I'll be like, special guest today, and they'll have to look from behind them. Now, I already have a guest, but then I'll surprise our guest with a special guest, get it? Even on the podcast level, I'm throwing some music. So we're already working around with some of the esoteric stuff, alternative history, current events, people's opinions, and the Republic we're supposed to be, in the, when I'm, red, white, blue for you. Jupiter is the number 4, by the way, if you didn't know that alphabetically. It also represents purple rain, which means the blood of innocence. You understand? Same thing with the Purple Heart. When someone takes a bullet to protect your innocence. Get it? Anyway, my support to all those who have done that, and that's a helly job. And more. Job, commitment, there's 1,000 words for it. Compared to somebody who just goes in there, volunteer for freaking humanitarian. I mean, more power to us old white shirts with gray vests on with nothing but a radio and a flare gun, but because those are the guys that come in to take care of the problem when I have to shoot the flare off. You understand? So, thank you guys. Much support. Peace.